My cherished one, today I bring you a significant message, a genuine summons for you to ready yourself for what is about to transpire. What I am about to share will differ from the familiar phrases you usually encounter. It will resonate through the core of your being. It will delve into the concealed depths of your soul, areas you have never summoned the courage to confront. Do not fear, for I am aware that you possess the strength to embrace it. At this moment, I ask you to take a brief pause, to lend me your full attention for just a few minutes, and to immerse yourself fully, without any distractions. Allow no distractions to interfere in this moment, for what I am about to share transcends mere advice, it is profound guidance. Expressions that hold the ability to define the journey you will embark on in the future. In this fleeting instance, I shall reveal to you the profound insights you seek, those that will be illuminated by the divine presence. Take your time, and resist the urge to match the frantic tempo of existence. Embrace the quietude surrounding you, and permit your spirit to discover tranquility. To truly grasp the messages I am conveying, you must cultivate a sense of inner tranquility. In the profound stillness of existence, I invite you to recognize that the forthcoming moment will serve as a pivotal juncture, unlike any you have previously experienced. This is more than a mere day, it is a profound instance, a clash of illumination and shadow, of belief and uncertainty, of sanctity and worldly allure. A flame will spark within your spirit, consuming the old weights and complexities in your heart, clearing a path for a future brimming with glory, strength, and my divine radiance. My cherished one, I understand that this journey will be challenging for you, as what lies ahead is not straightforward. Yet, this is the course I have laid out for you, a journey where my strength and grace will lead the way. Stand resolute like a steadfast pillar amidst the tempest, unwavering in the face of the trials and temptations that lie ahead, for these challenges are not mere happenstance. These are not hurdles you can surmount with mere strength or insight, they stem from an adversary intent on preventing you from following the path laid out for you, an adversary who aims to shroud you in darkness and disturb the purpose I have set for your life. The adversary is fully cognizant of the promising paths laid out for you. It understands that the magnificent opportunities one have unveiled will not readily be accessible to just anyone, and it loathes this reality. It despises that I have selected you, the one I cherish, the one I meticulously crafted before your very existence. It fiercely contests your path because you are my cherished one, and it will always strive to prevent you from stepping into that brilliance without resistance. The adversary seeks to hinder your ascent, to prevent you from entering the blessings I have laid out for you. It will persist in its efforts to draw you away from my safeguarding presence, to silence my divine invitation, and to obscure the messages I am sending your way. My dear child, do not permit fear to seize your thoughts, nor let the transient allurements of this world undermine the conviction you cherish. You may sense the burden of these challenges and encounter increasing resistance, whether from discouraging thoughts or situations that seem out of your hands, leaving you feeling helpless. Yet, in these times, I urge you to recall that these challenges are the very chances that will fortify you, the purifying flame that will test and enhance your resolve. Allow these challenges to serve as evidence that I am someone you can rely on entirely, and that my love remains steadfast and unwavering. Embrace the shadows that surround you, for the divine presence will forever illuminate your journey. The adversary might attempt to undermine your resolve, to persuade you that you are incapable of continuing, yet I assure you, in those moments of vulnerability, my strength will shine through in you. Persevere, and do not shy away from the sacred purpose that has awakened in your soul. These challenges will only fortify your spirit, for each step you embrace with conviction draws you nearer to the destiny I have envisioned for you. Stay alert, dear one, for temptation often disguises itself in subtle ways. It arrives as a delightful beckoning, a pathway to immediate pleasure. It softly suggests that there is no need for patience, that you are worthy of embracing your desires in this very moment. It presents itself as a refuge, as the solution to your deepest desires, yet peer past its facade. Do not exchange everlasting values for fleeting cravings. Do not allow the fleeting distractions to divert you from the path I have set for you. This will be a pivotal moment, a tempest that will challenge the very core of your belief and commitment. A moment where both the divine and the infernal gaze upon the scene. A conflict will arise, not through clashing blades or loud cries, but as a quiet yet intense assault on your thoughts. It won't strike with sheer strength, but rather with uncertainty. It won't overwhelm you with force, but rather with soft murmurs. It will grasp the vulnerabilities within your soul, reviving anxieties you thought were long gone, unearthing scars you believed had mended. It will bring to mind previous shortcomings, earlier errors, those times when you stumbled, reshaping them into evidence that you lack the necessary qualities, the strength, the worthiness. It seeks to convince you that you remain shackled by your history, that liberation has always eluded you. Yet, my dear, do not allow these falsehoods to ensnare your spirit. Keep in mind that I am the one who has guided you from the shadows. The past no longer has any influence over you. You are not limited by the mistakes of the past. Instead, you are shaped by the infinite love and grace that I have bestowed upon you. The adversary does not strike at your strengths. Instead, they target the fissures within your spirit, the areas where uncertainty is most likely to take root. However, keep in mind that if it revisits your past, it does so because it cannot hinder your future. It trembles at the brilliance you possess. It trembles at the purpose I have set for your journey. It dreads the threshold I am about to unveil for you, and thus it will strive with all its might to divert you from that journey, through fleeting pleasures, through false aspirations, and through misleading murmurs. Do not allow it to take away what is rightfully yours. My dearest, when that moment arrives, keep in mind that every challenge offers a path to freedom. No one can exert control over you unless you grant them that power. Do not rely solely on your own power. Instead, engage with the strength of my message. For my expression is a double-edged sword, keen enough to slice through every falsehood. Reflect on your identity in relation to him. You are my cherished one, a scion of the realm, a champion destined for triumph. When doubt creeps in, and the voice suggests you fall short, declare boldly, I am made whole in Christ. When it claims you are alone, proclaim, my Lord will always stand by me. When it seeks to weaken you and bring you down, cling to my assurance. Those who place their trust in the Lord will find their strength restored. They will rise on wings akin to those of eagles. Isaiah 40 verse 31. Remember that I am your fortress, your unwavering protector that envelopes you amidst the tempest. Fear not, for I am the source of your strength and wisdom, empowering you not just to endure but to triumph in this challenging moment. But my dear, pay close attention to the whispers of my heart, for this is the moment for you to prepare yourself like never before. Prepare with not only your hands but also your heart, engage not just through your actions but with your very soul. First, protect your heart, for it is the source of all that is vital. The heart stands as the initial arena where the tempter strikes, aware that seizing it will lead to the downfall of all else. Protect it with steadfast attention and unshakable belief. Do not permit hollow yet melodious phrases to infiltrate, nor let apprehension or uncertainty erode its every pulse. Next, ready your thoughts. Do not anticipate the tempest to be kind, for the adversary shows no compassion. It will manifest in various forms, through gentle phrases that offer solace, through enchanting visions that embody your most cherished aspirations, or through past scars you believed had faded away. However, do not allow your thoughts to be disturbed. Adorn yourself with the shield of honesty and steadfastly embrace the commitments I have bestowed upon you. Remember, no temptation surpasses the strength that resides within you, and no trial exceeds the love that envelopes you. And most importantly, safeguard your ideas. What you permit to enter your thoughts will either ignite a flame that purifies or create shackles that restrain. Do not allow the murmurs of the trickster to dominate the thoughts in your mind. It will attempt to sow doubts that diminish your resolve. Do I possess the strength required? Do I possess enough value? Yet my dear one, set those words aside and embrace the truth I have inscribed within your heart. You are the one I have selected. Your strength comes from a force that operates within you, and your value isn't determined by your accomplishments, but by the unwavering love I hold for you, a love that remains unshaken. The seducer will not attack merely once. Instead, they will linger around you, biding their time until you feel exhausted, depleted, and overwhelmed with uncertainty. It will come knocking when your heart is most vulnerable, whispering in a tone that may sound like your own. It will awaken forgotten memories, scars you believed had mended. It will evoke memories of setbacks, of instances when you stumbled, of times when you felt adrift and unsure. It seeks to convince you that you were never genuinely liberated. However, my dear, that is merely a figment of the imagination. The past has no control over you when you have entrusted yourself to me. The scars of the past stand as symbols of triumph, evidence that you have prevailed and emerged more resilient. Keep in mind, preparation is not about evasion. It is about remaining resolute in fortitude and bravery. Preparation involves anchoring yourself firmly in reality, ensuring that when the storms of falsehood approach, you stand resolute. Preparation fuels the flame of belief, ensuring that shadows cannot encroach. Preparation involves nurturing insight, enabling you to recognize my voice amidst the murmurs of opposition. When that day arrives, you will feel a profound discomfort infiltrating each breath, a dense pressure enveloping the atmosphere around you. Everything will seem to spiral into chaos, as though an invisible force is tugging at your thoughts, drawing you into a tempest of confusion and turmoil. It is that instant when a weight settles in your chest without any apparent cause. As each heartbeat resonates with a silent tension, you may find yourself lured into insignificant diversions, minor disruptions that gradually lead you away from the tranquility I have nurtured within you. My dear child, understand that this is the adversary's plot, a sly maneuver designed to agitate your spirit and silence my soft invitation. It does not strike with thunderous cries, but with restless murmurs, with fragmented ideas that disrupt the quiet, guiding your heart into disarray amidst the turmoil. It will fill your thoughts with a sense of immediacy, unease, and apparent demands. It seeks to envelop you in a whirlwind of activity, making you overlook my existence, making you forget that I am here, just beside you. But hear me out, my dear. No clamor, no tempest of uncertainty can ever mute my expression if your heart is directed toward the right path. I assure you, I remain present. In the midst of a cacophony of countless noises, my voice will forever soar, powerful and undeniable. Regardless of how dense the shadows may attempt to be, my radiance will pierce through, shedding light on every concealed space it aims to obscure. No darkness is too profound for my brilliance to pierce. No sound is too loud for my words to resonate. There is but a single task you must undertake. Direct your feelings towards me. Resist the urge to be carried off by the chaos that the adversary creates. Do not allow the whispers of fear, anxiety, and doubt to overshadow the truth that is etched deep within your being. At times, the adversary may attempt to convince you that I am quiet, that I have distanced myself. However, keep in mind that silence does not equate to absence. I have always been here for you, even in the moments when my voice went unheard. I am patiently awaiting the moment your heart comes back, for your gaze to rise so I can peer straight into your essence and empower you with resilience. Approach me, if you will. Don't hold back. Do not fear. There's no requirement for perfection to approach me. All that is required is genuine sincerity. Bring forth all your burdens, your doubts, your unvoiced pain, and place them at my feet. Do not doubt your strength or your worth. You don't need to have everything figured out before you come closer. I invite you to come closer so that I can fulfill you. As you approach, a miracle will unfold before your eyes. The shadows will start to fade away. The sound will gradually diminish, becoming a mere whisper in the background. Each layer of uncertainty, unease, and apprehension will fade away in the glow of my being. You will come to understand that what once felt stifling and burdensome was simply a mirage, a delicate curtain that my affection can shatter in a heartbeat. My dear, the adversary will forever seek to divert your attention, for it is aware of this reality. When you direct your attention towards me, it diminishes all influence it holds over you. When you entrust me completely, all their plans become meaningless. It fears the instant you approach, for in that proximity, you find safety, renewal, and empowerment that surpasses all the snares it has laid out for you. On that day, the adversary will employ its most cunning strategies to undermine your belief. It will sow deceit in your thoughts, subtle murmurs crafted to convince you that you are feeble, insignificant, and devoid of strength. It will shroud those falsehoods in a guise of logic, leaving you to ponder, have I genuinely been favored? Do I genuinely possess any value? It will aim to obscure every blessing I have bestowed upon you, transforming the sacred gifts you have been given into sources of doubt. It seeks to make you forget your true identity, to overlook that you are cherished, selected, and completely prepared by me to confront each of its snares. In that instant, you might sense your thoughts spiraling into disarray. Unusual, weighty reflections can pierce the mind like toxic darts from afar. Expect pointed allegations. You fall short of expectations. You lack merit. Your efforts will not succeed. There will be scornful jeers. Your efforts lack significance. There is no demand for your presence. And there will be voices that discourage. Let it go. Cease your efforts. My dear one, grasp this concept. Their whispers do not belong to you. Do not allow them to mislead you into believing that they originate from within yourself. They do not represent the truth. They are toxic. The adversary seeks to infiltrate your very essence. Those words serve as the adversary's tools. Cutting, venomous, and unyielding. It understands that if it can convince you, it won't need to take any further action, as you will confine yourself within the shackles of uncertainty and apprehension. It seeks to make you overlook the power I have instilled in you. It seeks to divert you from the gifts I have bestowed upon you. It seeks to confine you within a cage crafted from your own doubts and uncertainties. Yet, my dear, take a moment to stop and hear my words. The whispers you hear do not reflect reality. They resonate with shadows, not the brilliance I have instilled in you. You were not meant to exist bound by such restraints. You were destined to stride with power and liberation. For I have not only favored you, but I have also bestowed upon you the strength to retain those favors amidst every challenge. Keep in mind, those toxic arrows only hold sway if you permit them to penetrate your heart. However, once you see them for what they truly are, they diminish in power. When a critical thought emerges, respond to it. That is not accurate. I am a creation of the one who has summoned me by name and instilled worth within me. When a voice of disdain arises, hold your ground and proclaim, I was made with intention. Each movement I make carries significance in the gaze of the one guiding me. When the urge to surrender surfaces, confidently declare, I will not falter, for within me lies the resilience of the one who never wavers. My dear one, I wish for you to realize that your true power lies not in your emotions, but in the truths I have shared with you. The adversary seeks to convince you that strength is merely an emotion, that in moments of vulnerability, all power has vanished. However, the reality is as follows. True strength is most clearly demonstrated when you remain resolute, even when your feelings urge you to give in. True strength lies not in the lack of fear, but in the bravery to move forward despite it, gripping my hand firmly and never letting go. The toughest days are precisely when your genuine resilience is shaped. In those moments, you come to recognize my voice amidst the whispers of falsehood. True strength is realized not in evading challenges, but in confronting them head-on and triumphing through steadfast belief. In those moments, you come to understand that the enemy's arrows can only strike if you let down the shield I have entrusted to you. My dear one, I have equipped you with the tools to withstand every plot of shadow. Your thoughts are the arena, yet my expression is the keen blade that no falsehood can endure. Do not allow the toxic arrows to penetrate deeply. Shatter them the instant they enter your thoughts with the truth I have bestowed upon you. Envelop your spirit in the expressions I have shared, affirming that you are selected, cherished, and safeguarded. Allow these phrases to serve as your shield, impervious to any strike. The struggle in your mind can be intense, and there will be moments when you feel exhausted, but gaze into my eyes. You are not in this battle by yourself. I stand with you, side by side, battling alongside you. And understand this. The adversary dreads nothing more than a singular truth, a spirit that understands its rightful allegiance. When you remain steadfast in the truth I have shared with you, the shadows must withdraw. Upon recognizing that your power is derived from the Eternal One, every bond of uncertainty will be broken. My dear, when the darts of deceit take flight, hold this close to your heart. That voice does not belong to you. The enemy strikes. There is no need for fear, as you possess all the tools necessary to triumph. Inside you lies the power of the Creator of the universe, and by your side stands my unwavering support, I who will always remain with you. My dear one, remain vigilant and hold your heart firm, for the adversary is always lurking. It stalks, gliding stealthily like a hungry predator, growling in the stillness of darkness, its gaze glowing crimson as it hunts for its next victim. It doesn't require you to stumble in an instant. It merely looks for a tiny fissure in the stronghold of your belief. A mere flicker of doubt, a fleeting moment of openness, and it will pounce, overwhelming you with falsehoods cloaked in alluring deceit. But keep in mind, it is a vanquished opponent, and I, the Supreme Being, have already proclaimed triumph over it, a triumph that was secured long before you even entered this conflict. Yet, my dear, that triumph does not belong solely to me. This is the treasure I have entrusted to you. You possess the might, resilience, and command to face the adversary boldly and without trepidation. That strength is not a hollow vow, but a genuine weapon crafted in flames, a blade that no falsehood can endure. One does not struggle for the sake of triumph. You engage in battle from the triumph I have already achieved on your behalf. However, to maintain that triumph, there is one essential action you must take. Stand firm, not for a single instant. Don't underestimate the impact of yielding, even slightly. Beware of the alluring whispers of the shadows. This time, it really won't make a difference. My dear child, that is the precise entrance that leads to ruin. A fleeting instance of vulnerability in the face of deception, and it will embed itself in your thoughts. One small concession to fear, and it will swiftly shackle your heart with chains of uncertainty and worry. This is how it dismantles even the most resilient spirits, not through sheer power, but by subtle, incremental compromises until you can no longer identify yourself. My cherished one, hold this close to your heart. I have bestowed upon you an unyielding shield, yet that shield only safeguards you when you remain resolute. To withdraw or yield, even the mightiest protection cannot guard you from the unseen blows that come from the rear. This is the reason I reach out to you. Stand firm, not just in moments of strength, but also in times of vulnerability. True strength lies not in the absence of fatigue. It revolves around maintaining your position in the face of exhaustion, steadfastly resisting any encroachment from the adversary. As the tempest approaches, you might feel your legs quiver. One might catch the faint murmur of uncertainty echoing inside. Do you possess the strength required? In that moment, keep in mind that your power is not derived from emotions. It originates from reality, and the reality is this. I stand by your side. The shadows may howl, yet my words resonate louder. The night may extend endlessly, yet the glow I carry for you will remain eternal. What you encounter today is not intended to bring you down. It is intended to show that you are ready for triumph. My cherished one, the adversary will attempt to lead you astray, making you forget that you possess all the tools necessary to triumph. It will attempt to persuade you that you are insufficient, that you are unprepared. But observe me. You possess everything you need that I have already supplied. Everything you seek is already within you, waiting to be discovered. You possess the insight to unveil every falsehood, the bravery to remain steadfast against every snare, and the power to dismantle every plot of malevolence. And above all, you embody my essence, the one before whom all shadows quiver. Yet, my dear child, to maintain this triumph, you must remain resolute. Stand firm when the tempest approaches. Resist the urge to yield when challenges arise. Do not allow previous hurts and lingering scars to diminish your belief in the resilience I have instilled in you. Those wounds are not indicators of failure. They are symbols of the struggles you have triumphed over. Do not allow the past to bind you. May it stand as evidence of your triumph, and a testament to your ongoing victories. And keep in mind, in every struggle, the adversary will attempt to isolate you. It will echo within your soul, no one is by your side. You are facing this struggle by yourself. Yet, this stands as the most profound deception of all. You are never in this battle by yourself. I stand here beside you, shoulder to shoulder, battling alongside you. You don't need to shoulder the weight by yourself. Allow me to be your support in times of vulnerability. Allow me to be your protector when the darts of deceit are unleashed. Allow me to be your sanctuary when the tempest becomes overwhelming. You're in good company. Solitude has never truly been your companion. And solitude will never be your companion. My dear one, though the adversary bellows to sow dread, it holds no sway over you. Its voice may be strong, yet my truth resonates even more powerfully. Their deceptions cut deep, yet my reality stands as an indomitable shield. It aims to obliterate, yet you were destined to prevail. It yearns to devour, yet within you blazes a flame that no power can snuff out. And that fire is within me, the one who never backs down from a challenge. My cherished one, hold your ground. Stand firm, not for an instant. Advance forward, not even an inch back. Do not allow the adversary to take away what I have entrusted to you. Stand firm, clutch your beliefs closely, and advance with your gaze fixed on me. For when you remain steadfast in your beliefs, no adversary can unsettle you. When you stand your ground, you not only retain your triumph. You embody the truth that brightness ultimately prevails against shadows. On that day, temptation will arrive not as a blatant foe cloaked in ominous shadows or a distinct danger. It will not present itself as malevolent, for if it did, you would instantly identify it and withdraw without hesitation. Negative. The allure will be much more nuanced than that. It will arrive in ways you never saw coming. It might present itself as a companion, a figure whose expressions appear genuine and heartfelt. Yet beneath them lies a meticulously hidden falsehood. It might arrive through convincing tones, appealing assurances that draw you toward decisions that appear innocuous. However, these are routes that divert you from the reality. Voices may echo in your thoughts, tempting you to choose the simpler route rather than the one that upholds your principles. It will whisper, "There's no need to exert yourself so much, follow this path, it will be faster, easier." However, dear one, keep in mind that the path of least resistance is not always the correct choice. Shadows frequently linger in decisions that seem sensible and warranted. Mistakes will be cloaked in the alluring veil of convenience, obscuring the distinction between right and wrong, leaving you to discover the truth only when it may be too late. Allure will arise not just from external sources, but also from the concealed longings that reside within you. It will target the vulnerabilities you never realized existed within you. An intense desire may arise, a longing to seize what offers instant solace, but ultimately inflicts enduring scars on your spirit. It may be a momentary indulgence, a quick choice made to appease a passing feeling, or a brief comfort that, in reality, acts as a gradual toxin infiltrating your soul. However, my dear, do not allow yourself to be misled. Do not allow temporary pleasures to divert you from your genuine path. This realm is saturated with the ordinary, with shortcuts, with effortless paths that fail to guide you to your true destination. The adversary understands that it only requires you to accept mediocrity, to find satisfaction in a poor decision, and it has triumphed in diverting you from your true course. It doesn't require you to plunge into a significant wrongdoing immediately. It merely asks you to nurture within your heart the readiness to embrace minor concessions that are not aligned with my values. Gradually, it will steer you away from the path I have laid out for you. Stay alert, my dear. Protect your heart as a vigilant sentinel at the city gates, permitting only what is worthy to enter. Do not allow your spirit to find contentment in the fleeting, in what seems appealing yet is, in reality, a snare. When faced with a decision, consider whether this originates from within you. Is this leading me nearer to the truth? Take your time. Do not allow transient feelings to overshadow the insight I have instilled in you. Enticing invitations await your gaze. The world consistently presents vast opportunities, pathways adorned with beauty, and assurances of tranquility that demand neither effort nor loyalty. However, keep in mind that genuine tranquility is not found along the simplest routes. Genuine satisfaction does not arise from hasty choices. What endures is forged through challenges, through perseverance, through the decision to embrace what is just rather than what is convenient. When the allure of instant gratification beckons, take a moment to pause and contemplate. Examine their essence closely. Do they genuinely feed your spirit, or are they just a lovely facade hiding a void? What you pursue today, does it possess enduring significance, or will it transform into a source of regret when the dawn of tomorrow breaks? Direct your heart towards me, for I alone can tell apart light from shadow. Only I possess the understanding of what is genuine and what exists only as a mirage. And I never want you to accept the mundane, for you were destined to thrive in richness, in the completeness that I have already set aside for you. Resist the allure of fleeting pleasures that may cloud your vision of the blessings I have planned for you. Stay resolute. Resist the allure of choices that may lead to future remorse. Do not allow polished yet misleading phrases to unsettle you. Do not opt for the simpler path merely because it is smoother. You do not shy away from challenges. You are someone who triumphs over it. You are not someone who chases temporary solace. You possess an understanding of what lasts. And keep this in mind, when you resist temptation, you are not sacrificing anything of value. In fact, you are safeguarding that which is truly invaluable. You are protecting your essence, nurturing the fate I have woven into your being. What you decline today might protect you from danger in the future. Your choices today will shape the journey you embark on in the future. Therefore, my dear, make your choice with care. Do not be swayed by temporary feelings, but instead follow the enduring truth. Heed my words, the words of authenticity, instead of the alluring but hollow calls of the world. Do not accept the mundane, for you were destined for a life beyond the commonplace. You were designed to embrace greatness, to thrive in brilliance, to seize the finest treasures I have prepared for you. Protect your heart. Never settle. Do not embrace what is not rightfully yours. Keep in mind that you deserve all that is good, for you were made not to dwell in scarcity, not to hold on to what is simple yet temporary, but to embrace abundance, authenticity, and illumination. In moments when the enemy's deceit reverberates in your thoughts, when the murmurs of uncertainty become overwhelming, and when shadows attempt to envelop your spirit, hold on to this truth: you are not alone. Invoke my name. Call to me, whether quietly or with fervor, for my name embodies more than mere letters. It represents strength, illumination, and salvation. If you feel the need, let it be known loudly. Summon me, for within my essence resides the strength to dismantle every restraint, to sever every link, and to topple the most formidable fortresses of shadow in a heartbeat. Every force of darkness, every adversary of your spirit, every burden that presses upon you will quiver at the utterance of my name, for nothing in the heavens or on the earth can withstand its magnificence. Grasp this: when you invoke my name, you are not just speaking a word, you are calling forth the might of the divine. You are allowing my light to pour in, brightening every shadowy nook where darkness tries to linger. You are letting my strength lead the way, overcoming the obstacles that aim to hold you back. My name transcends mere sound, it embodies truth, it signifies life, and it serves as an unwavering source of strength. The adversary seeks to erase this from your mind. It aims to convince you that you are in this battle alone, that your own delicate power is all you have to withstand the tempest. Yet, my dear, do not allow it to mislead you. My name lingers in your thoughts. Simply summon me, and I shall respond without delay. When you summon, I arrive. When you call out, I respond. When you grasp my name, you are brandishing a force that no one can withstand. Recall the moments when I have taken action solely based on my own authority. Recall the mighty barriers that fell, the waters that divided, the prisoners who were liberated, all because individuals placed their faith and called upon my name in their prayers. When you reach out to me, you are not merely asking for assistance, you are affirming my ultimate power in every circumstance, in every challenge, against every adversarial force. There are no limits to what my name can encompass. No challenge exists that my name cannot conquer. No barrier exists that my name cannot breach. No bond exists that I cannot shatter. My name stands out among all others. When you summon me, every realm, every force, every plot of the adversary must yield. No shadow can withstand the brilliant glow of my identity. And my dear one, in moments of solitude, in times when you feel devoid of strength, when words escape you and actions seem unclear, hold on to this thought, simply call my name. No grandiloquent phrases are necessary, no extensive supplications demanded, just a single heartfelt plea from the core of your being, Lord, and in that instant, I shall arrive. In that instant, you will sense my power elevating you, my radiance enveloping you, and my affection healing every hurt inside you. I do not desire to witness your sadness and despair. I have no desire to witness your tears. Reach out to me when anxiety envelopes you. Summon me when the shadows attempt to pull you into the abyss of uncertainty. Summon me when your spirit feels burdened, when the adversary's darts seek to breach your defenses. Speak up. Do not allow fear to silence your plea for assistance. Utter my name with steadfast belief, and witness every bond break before your eyes. Understand that no challenge can overcome you when you embrace my name. There is no need to quiver in the face of those who wish to bring you down, for within my name lies all the strength you require to stride forward in triumph. My identity stands as your stronghold. My identity serves as your power in the face of adversity. I am the name that reveals the possibilities you believed were forever out of reach. I am the beacon that illuminates your path, even in moments of uncertainty. Therefore, my dear, have faith in my name. Allow my name to be the melody you hum, the tranquility you feel, the strength you wield. Speak up when you find yourself in need of assistance. Don't attempt to battle on your own. Summon me, and you will discover that my name carries more weight than mere designation. It is my very essence, reaching out to you, remaining by your side, and striving for your benefit. Regardless of what today presents, regardless of how intense the tempest, regardless of how overpowering the adversary's shout, simply invoke my name, and all will transform. For my name transcends mere sound. It is an inferno that devours every restraint, a deluge that obliterates every barrier, a force that sends shivers through the depths of darkness. Imprint this truth deeply within your soul. When you invoke my name, no shadow can linger. No injury is too deep to mend when you hold on to my name. No situation, regardless of its despair, is beyond the influence of my name to transform. Keep in mind, whenever you reach out to me, I am always here to respond. My cherished one, pay heed and engrave this truth firmly within your soul. I have entrusted my essence to you, and in his presence, there exists liberation, power, and insight. No shadow can conceal itself from his brilliance. No bond can restrain a spirit that has felt his influence. No falsehood can withstand the truth he uncovers. Keep in mind, you are not traversing this path by yourself. You are not battling with your own power. You are embraced, encircled, and strengthened by my essence, the one bestowed upon you as the solace, the guardian, the navigator into all understanding. However, dear one, the seducer has always clung to his wish to misguide you. He approaches without overt intimidation, nor does he present a fearsome visage, for he understands that such tactics would put you on high alert. No, he waits, calm and calculated, like a hunter poised for the perfect moment. He does not hasten to strike when you are formidable, when your spirit is ignited with conviction, when the radiance within you glows vividly. He understands that during those times, you would swiftly identify and dismiss his plans. Thus, he bides his time. He bides his time for those instances when you feel exhausted, when the tempests of existence have sapped your strength. He lingers until the weight of this world presses down on your thoughts. He bides his time for those days when solitude envelopes you, for the instances when your heart is fractured by sorrow. And in that precise instant, when you find yourself most vulnerable, he will arrive. He will approach not as a foe but as a companion, softly murmuring gentle phrases into your ear. He will express that he comprehends your struggles. He will feign understanding of your suffering, of the aspirations you believe have been crushed, of the endeavors that appear to have been futile. He will assure you that taking a break is warranted, that finding a middle ground is acceptable, and that no one will fault you for opting for the simpler route. At that moment, vigilance is essential. Temptation always arrives cloaked in allure, never in a guise that evokes fear. It consistently presents an expression of kindness, of solace, of an essence that appears rational. He won't ask you to completely forsake your beliefs. He will not insist that you abandon your journey. No, he will simply propose minor options, seemingly innocuous actions that gradually lead you away from my brightness. A little untruth, a slight concession, a choice that appears rather innocuous. Gradually, he will twist the intention I have instilled in you. My dear, remain alert. Do not allow charming phrases to obscure your vision. Stay steadfast in your convictions, regardless of compelling arguments. Do not allow transient feelings to overshadow the everlasting commitments I have made to you. Keep in mind that not every straightforward route leads to a beneficial destination. Not every source of comfort leads to genuine tranquility. Some actions may appear innocuous at first glance, yet they can lead to unforeseen repercussions. There will undoubtedly be days when you feel exhausted. There will be times when your belief feels shaky. Yet, in those times, keep in mind that I am present. Avoid finding solace in that which is temporary. Refrain from investing your faith in promises of tranquility that ultimately fall short. Come back to me. Allow my essence to elevate your soul. Recover from your struggles and empower yourself to persevere, for you are not in this battle by yourself. This journey is one you do not have to face by yourself. Text regardless of how the adversary encircles you, I stand as your stronghold of safety. No matter his attempts to bring you down, I will always be the one to elevate you. There is just one task you must complete. Embrace the illumination that surrounds you. Do not flee into the shadows when you sense your fragility. Avoid looking for redemption in what cannot offer it. Stay alert, yet do not succumb to fear. Stay alert, yet do not lose heart, for you are fully prepared to conquer any challenge. Inside you lies not just your own determination, but also the strength of my essence. He is the beacon of truth, the flame that devours deceit, the armor that remains unbreakable. Maintain a resolute heart, entrust yourself fully to me, and let nothing divert your focus from the mission I have laid out for you. When temptation arises, keep in mind that the power to choose is in your hands. It's perfectly acceptable to decline. Rise up, steadfast and resolute, proclaiming your allegiance to me, unfold by charming phrases, unyielding to hollow assurances. When you make the decision to stand resolute in the truth, every plot of the adversary will come undone, every scheme he devises will falter, and every chain he attempts to use to bind you will shatter. Trust that with each step you take, my angels accompany you on your journey. They are not mere illusions or legendary stories, but formidable champions, chosen to safeguard you, to battle on your behalf, to envelop you in a barrier that the foe cannot breach. Though your eyes might not perceive them, they exist, steadfastly by your side, prepared to respond whenever you summon them. Feel free to call upon them in your prayers, for they are close at hand, not far-off emissaries. They are the ones I have chosen to watch over you on every journey, to protect you from every trap the adversary sets in your way. Are you aware that in moments of weakness, when you feel on the brink of collapse, there are guardians standing before you, lifting their shields to deflect every arrow aimed at you by malevolent forces? Are you aware that in moments of confusion, they have forged ahead, dispelling the shadows, allowing my light to guide your journey? Are you aware that in moments of overwhelming confusion, it is those individuals who remain by your side, softly guiding you back to the truth, to what genuinely holds significance? This struggle is not yours to face in isolation. You are never alone in your struggles. However, my dear, to gain this safeguard, you must have faith, you must reach out to them. Your guardians cannot assist you unless you allow your heart to be open to their guidance. Reach out to them, converse with them in your prayers, request their support to stand by you. Never underestimate your worth or the support available to you, for I have positioned them not to remain passive, but to advocate for you. With unwavering conviction, implore them to safeguard you at every turn, to defend you from the snares of adversaries, to shield your thoughts from the deceptions of shadows. They will respond, as I have bestowed upon them the power to do so. There is no reason for fear as you tread the journey I have laid out for you. Do not allow the shadows to instill fear within you. Do not allow the obstacles before you to shake your resolve. Understand that with each step you take towards progress, you are accompanied by unseen support. Not only do I stand by your side, but a formidable force advances with you, battling for your cause, protecting you, like an unyielding barrier of flames. When the adversary gazes upon you, they perceive not merely an individual. An entire legion of angels stands poised, prepared to counter every plot of darkness with unwavering resolve. My dear child, never allow anything to shake your faith in my safeguarding presence. Do not allow fear to overshadow the truth that I have empowered you not just with the strength of my spirit, but also with the unwavering protection of the angels I have dispatched. You do not tread in shadows, nor are you exposed to harm. You are enveloped in my radiance, protected by my champions. Stride confidently, advance with bravery. Do not waver when you recognize that the journey ahead is the one I have laid out for you. Do not fear when confronted by obstacles that aim to hold you back, for you are not in this battle by yourself. In moments when your stride wavers, keep in mind that I am here for you to lean on. Feel free to call upon the celestial beings I have set by your side. They remain tireless. They remain ever vigilant. They remain steadfast in their positions, for my affection for you is unwavering. I will ensure your safety. I will hold on to you until the final moment. Maintain your vigilance, never allowing even a brief lapse in your awareness. Always keep your heart prepared, for the adversary never hesitates in his plans. He arrives not with compassion or warmth, but armed with everything he possesses, trickery, allure, dread, all designed to misguide you, to instill doubt and erase the truth from your mind. He will arrive without a word, and there will be no loud knocks to signal his presence. He will arrive like a tempest under the cover of darkness, aiming to surprise you when you least expect it. He will plant seeds of uncertainty in your thoughts, causing you to wonder if you are on the correct journey, if you possess the strength to carry on. He will cloud your mind with unseen anxieties regarding what lies ahead, murmurs of events yet to unfold that burden your soul. He desires for you to be so absorbed in the possibilities ahead that you overlook the fact that I am the one who shapes what lies ahead. He desires for you to be so consumed by concerns for tomorrow that you miss out on the tranquility I have provided you in this moment. He aims to engulf you in worries and responsibilities, leaving you too drained to listen to my words. However, my dear, keep in mind that I embody tranquility. In my presence, fear finds no space to exist. In my presence, nothing can disturb your peace. Turn your gaze towards me, dear one, and place all your concerns in my care. Leave nothing unsaid. Release your burdens, you don't have to bear them by yourself. You were not meant to carry the weight of the world alone. It was never my intention for you to carry your fears alone. Clinging to them will only burden you. Yet, if you entrust them to me, I shall elevate you. Picture a little one, with delicate hands, striving to lift a weight that is simply too great. The burden causes the child to quiver, its tiny feet falter. It seems on the verge of crumbling. However, the child's father arrives, extends his hand, and offers, "Allow me to take this for you." The young one has the option to cling to the load or to surrender it to the father's care, allowing for a journey unencumbered by its heaviness. My cherished one, you are unchanged. Release your burdens, for I am here, ready to elevate you. Share all your worries with me. Please provide the complete information, not just a part of it. Provide me with all that you have. Don't release just the minor details while clinging to what you believe is beyond my capacity to manage. Are you aware? No challenge is beyond my reach. There are no limits to what I can achieve. Every weight you believe is too heavy to carry, I can remove in a heartbeat. However, you need to allow me to take care of it. I won't take your concerns from you. I patiently anticipate your voluntary submission of them to me. Raise your gaze, meet my eyes, and hold on to the truth that you are never alone. As the world attempts to burden you with unseen weights, shut your eyes and attune yourself to the voice that resonates within you. Allow me to be your sanctuary of calm amidst the turmoil that surrounds you. Allow me to be your stronghold, safeguarding you when deceit encircles you. There is no need for fear, for you are aware that I stand beside you, supporting you, sustaining you, and ensuring your strength. The tranquility I offer is unlike the tranquility that the world claims to provide. Though the world presents you with brief instances of solace, they are not enduring. My tranquility is not contingent upon external situations. It remains steadfast despite the circumstances surrounding you. It remains untouched by life's unforeseen twists. My tranquility is a solid base, an endless flow of sweetness, a beacon that remains bright, even during the fiercest tempests. When fear begins to swell inside you, take a moment to stop. Do not allow your thoughts to be carried off in a storm of worry. Resist the temptation to be swayed by the adversary and remain anchored in the unwavering strength I have bestowed upon you. Keep in mind that you are not in this battle by yourself. Summon me. Call out for me. Allow my tranquility to wash over you like a soft drizzle, rejuvenating parched earth. Allow my light to illuminate every concealed aspect of your being, dispelling all the fears that the shadows attempt to instill within you. It is crucial for you to grasp the significance of my words. This is not a fleeting thought, not a communication to be acknowledged and then dismissed, not something you can postpone until a far-off time. The expressions I share today are vibrant and full of vitality. They possess a certain lightness. They present a chance for you to hold your ground in the face of the approaching tempest. Heed this warning with the utmost seriousness, for the repercussions of disregarding the truth will be far graver than you can fathom. My dear one, reflect upon the past. How often have I cautioned mankind, only for them to turn a blind eye to reality? How often have I reached out, beckoning them to come back, only to find their hearts unmoved? Recall the tale of Sodom and Gomorrah. I offered them numerous chances to change, to abandon their sinful paths, yet they refused to heed my words. They persisted in pursuing their own whims, dismissing every caution, ridiculing righteousness and sanctity, until that fateful day arrived, the day they believed was still distant, yet it was nearer than they ever envisioned. Flames and ash descended from the skies, engulfing the arrogant metropolis, obliterating all remnants of those who chose to ignore my call. Do you believe they were never afforded an opportunity to transform? No, my dear. They received a caution, yet chose to disregard it. They were convinced that time was on their side. They believed life would continue in its usual rhythm, yet when devastation struck, it arrived like an unexpected tempest, leaving no one unscathed. My warnings should not be perceived as threats. These are invitations to redemption, yet redemption is reserved for those who heed the call. Recall the tale of Noah. Prior to the deluge, I offered humanity numerous chances to seek redemption. Noah, a virtuous individual, heeded my counsel and followed my guidance, despite the scorn and derision from those around him. They chuckled as he constructed the ark, mocking him as a simpleton for predicting a flood that appeared unimaginable. But then, one fateful day, the heavens turned ominous, the initial droplets of rain began to descend, and the waters commenced their relentless ascent. When the truth finally dawned upon them, the moment had already slipped away. The ark's door closed, sealing off any hope for salvation. My dear child, what leads you to believe that today will unfold in a new way? What leads you to believe I issue warnings without justification? I express my thoughts in advance to ensure you are not taken by surprise. I raise my voice to ensure you stay on the right path. I awaken your spirit to prevent you from settling into complacency, to ensure you are not carried away by transient desires and lose sight of the truth of what lies ahead. Keep in mind, I approach you with elegance, yet also with honesty. My grace is perpetually open to welcome you, yet my truth remains steadfast and unchangeable in the face of human wishes. I care for you deeply, but that affection does not grant you the freedom to act without facing the repercussions. You are free to make your own choices, yet the weight of those decisions rests solely on your shoulders. Observe the inhabitants of Israel as they traversed the wilderness. I freed them from bondage, showcased my might, and nourished them with heavenly sustenance. Still, they voiced their grievances, still hesitated to place their trust in me. They witnessed me divide the waters, yet they questioned my ability to guide them to their destined home. Despite the cautions they received, they chose to remain unyielding. As a result, a whole generation was lost in the wilderness, never experiencing the land I had vowed to give them. My dear, steer clear of their ways. Do not allow your heart to grow cold. Do not allow the concerns of today to overshadow the timeless. Do not allow fleeting joys to distract you from the profound mission I have set for your life. The adversary will seek to divert your attention, convincing you that postponement is an option, that you can afford to wait for another day to align your course. Yet, can you truly be sure that tomorrow will arrive? Stay alert. Stay alert. Pay attention. This moment calls for vigilance, not complacency. This moment demands that my words be taken seriously. One must not depend on the future, as it lies beyond one's control. However, today is. Today presents a chance for you to elevate yourself. Today is the time for you to rise and embrace your potential. Today is the moment for you to decide to place your complete trust in me, with every part of your being. My dear child, I share these words not to frighten you, but to ensure you understand the importance of what lies ahead. I communicate to ensure your readiness. Avoid being among those who procrastinate in their readiness. Emulate the 5 prudent virgins who ensured their lamps were filled with oil, perpetually prepared for the bridegroom's coming. Avoid being like the 5 unwise individuals who were too absorbed in their own enjoyment to ensure their lamps remained lit for the designated time. Once the door is closed, it remains impervious to any attempts at opening. My dear one, I wish for you to tread the path of illumination, not that of shadows. Stay alert and avoid getting caught up in the chaos of life. Recall the fate of those who chose to ignore the warnings. Refuse to let that define your narrative. Allow your narrative to embody resilience in the face of adversity, to showcase the strength found in shelter during turbulent times, and to illustrate triumph when all else seems to fall apart. One might believe there is still ample time, yet time remains beyond your grasp. Embrace the chance while it remains within your grasp. Don't postpone your journey of obedience until tomorrow. Take a stroll today. Allow your heart to welcome me. Focus your thoughts on the truth, and allow your spirit to be surrounded by my light, for in my presence, fear cannot touch you. My cherished one, remain open to my gentle invitation. Do not allow your heart to grow callous towards the truth. Do not let uncertainty and skepticism take away the blessings I have set aside for you. Grasp this concept. The adversary of your spirit tirelessly aims to mislead you. He wishes for nothing more than for you to overlook this caution, to postpone your compliance, to think that you can afford to wait. He will approach you with gentle phrases, comforting you with the idea that time is abundant, that there is no urgency, that you may carry on with your life as you wish, ignoring my calls. However, my dear, he is a trickster. From the very start, he has woven a web of lies, with deceit as his most formidable tool. He never approaches with a clear expression of malice, for he understands that if he did, you would be alert right away. No, he arrives with soft murmurs, with ideas that appear sensible, with emotions that provide a fleeting sense of ease yet lead you astray from reality. He will go to great lengths to instill uncertainty, to provoke you into wondering, do I truly need to comply at this moment? Is it really perilous if I postpone? Is it possible for me to follow my own aspirations before returning to my faith? My dear, do not be misled. The adversary seeks not just to nudge you off course. He aims to obliterate every aspect of your existence. He seeks to take away the happiness I have nurtured in your heart, to extinguish the aspirations I have ignited within you, to sabotage the wonderful plans I have envisioned for you. He won't confront you directly, but will subtly infiltrate your mind, influencing your thoughts, your decisions, and even your seemingly insignificant choices. If he can instill doubt in you, if he can lead you to make even the slightest concession, he understands that gradually, you will stray from the light without even being aware of it. Examine the tale of Esau. I had bestowed upon him the magnificent inheritance, a role of favor, safety, and a future brimming with wonderful possibilities. What actions did he take? He sacrificed everything for a moment's sustenance. At that instant, he failed to reflect on the future implications. His sole focus was on quenching his immediate appetite. And later, when he came to understand the depth of his loss, he wept and begged for a shift in his destiny. However, the moment had passed. Take a lesson from his error. Do not exchange the everlasting for a brief instance of pleasure. Don't allow fleeting ease to distract you from the remarkable journey that awaits you. Recall the tale of Judas Iscariot. He was granted the chance to stroll alongside me, to listen to my thoughts, to observe wonders, and to earn the title of my friend. Yet he permitted his heart to become callous. He allowed avarice to eclipse affection, permitting the adversary's deceit to guide him toward an irreversible journey. For 30 pieces of silver, he traded away a bond meant to last forever. He forsook his passion, and ultimately, he was engulfed by hopelessness. My dear child, steer clear of his path. Do not allow your heart to become indifferent to my cautions. Do not allow transient cravings to obscure your perception of everlasting existence. The adversary will consistently murmur that patience is key, that there is no immediate need for action. However, my dear, the passage of time is beyond your command. He wants you to think that you have all the time in the world to make your choices, but the truth is, no one can predict what tomorrow holds. Examine the narrative of the Israelites. They lingered at the threshold of the promised land, merely a step away from all that I had envisioned for them. Yet they allowed uncertainty to seep into their hearts. They heeded the whispers of dread. They doubted my loyalty, and as a result, they roamed the wilderness for 4 decades. In that moment, they had the chance to embrace my promise, yet their unyielding hearts led them to forfeit that opportunity. My dear child, I urge you to reconsider that direction. Please do not hesitate or delay, as I want you to fully embrace what I have prepared for you. Don't allow concerns for the future to undermine your commitment in the present. Don't allow the hustle and bustle of everyday life to overshadow what truly holds significance. Do not allow the deceptions of the adversary to prevent you from seizing the moment in which I am inviting you into completeness. Embrace the truth with an open heart. Pay attention when I reach out to you. Do not simply listen and let it fade away. Do not hear with your ears while keeping your heart untouched. On a day when you long to come back, the door might have already shut. When you seek to realign your journey, the clock may have already ticked away. Avoid being like the 5 foolish virgins who only understood their lack of preparation when the door was closed. Refuse to be the one left outside, knocking in hopelessness. My dear, this is the time for you to make your choice. Today is the moment for you to embrace life, to embrace light, to embrace the path I have set for you. Do not procrastinate. Don't hold out for an ideal time. The ideal time is here and now. Embrace vulnerability. Place your confidence in me and move ahead with the assurance that I am by your side, safeguarding you and supplying all that you require to remain steadfast. The adversary seeks to snatch away your aspirations, while I am here to bring them to life. The adversary seeks to extinguish the hope that resides within you, yet my desire is to nurture and awaken all that I have sown in your heart. Your adversary seeks your downfall, yet I am here to offer you vitality, and vitality in abundance. Therefore, my dear, make your choice with care. Rise and shine. Stay resolute. Guard fiercely against anything that might distract you from your true purpose. Allow your heart to be gentle in response to my words. Embrace unwavering belief to dismiss every falsehood, and walk with determination along the journey I have laid out for you. Take a step ahead. From the burdens that have held you captive, from the ties that have restrained your spirit in unseen shackles, I did not summon you to persist in grasping what has caused you pain. I did not guide you only for you to revert to the paths that once misled you. My dear one, take a step forward. Release all that no longer serves your journey. It seems you are still in a state of uncertainty. You continue to dwell on the past, on those very matters I have urged you to release. Have you considered that what you cling to might be the very thing that confines you? They do not serve as the bedrock for what lies ahead. They are the shackles that tether you to your history. They do not provide your support. They are weights holding you back from flying high. I invite you to embrace liberation. Yet, you cannot take along the burdens that once held you captive. Keep your eyes forward. Resist the pull of nostalgia, even when it feels comfortable. There exist elements that were once integral to your being, aspects that provided a sense of safety, yet they have slipped away from your grasp. They are unable to accompany you into the new endeavor I have set in motion. Gaze forward. There are doors I am opening, yet you cannot step through them while clinging to the past. Recall the fate of Lot's wife. When I urged them to depart from Sodom, it was not merely to avoid calamity but also to guide them toward salvation. I was leading them away from a realm dominated by malevolence, where shadows enveloped all. I offered them an escape, and all they needed to do was to refrain from glancing back. Yet, Lot's wife found herself unable to move on from what had been. A fleeting look appeared innocent, yet beneath the surface, it held a deeper connection. It was a signal of a heart that had not completely yielded, and the price of that indecision was demise. My dear, do not allow that to occur in your life. Refrain from glancing back with a sense of remorse. Let go of relationships, habits, or thoughts that have caused you pain. If I am bringing this to your attention, it is because I see it harming you, even if you haven't recognized it yet. If I am reaching out to you while you are with someone, it is not to disrupt your joy, but rather because I genuinely believe I have your best interests at heart. The elements you hold on to tightly might just be the obstacles keeping you from embracing the larger vision I have set for you. It might seem as though you are letting go of something significant, as if you are stepping away from what truly matters. Rest assured, you have nothing to lose. You are being liberated. What you refer to as a sacrifice is, in truth, a revered exchange. You are shedding your weights to embrace freedom. You are holding on to what I am requesting you to let go of. Liberty is not granted to those who continue to tie themselves down. A new existence awaits you, yet it requires courage to embrace it fully. This journey will not be without its challenges. There will be moments when you feel adrift. There will be times when you yearn for the comfort of what you once recognized. However, keep in mind that your place is no longer there. You have transcended the pain that once defined you. You are free from the constraining beliefs, the shackles of uncertainty, and the routines that distanced you from truly living. Embrace the unfamiliar, for the fresh cannot emerge while you cling to the past. I invite you to embrace genuine liberation, not the superficial freedom that the world offers, a deceptive freedom that provides only temporary satisfaction while ultimately leaving you feeling hollow. I grant you a liberty that no one can ever strip away. This freedom is not about indulging in every whim. It arises from the liberation of shedding what is not inherently yours. Imagine being a bird confined within the bars of a cage for far too long. The door stands ajar, yet do you possess the bravery to take flight? Or will you remain there, gazing at the endless sky, too hesitant to unfurl your wings? I have liberated you, yet the decision to move forward is yours alone. One cannot hold on to the past while reaching for the future. Embrace the light completely, or risk being drawn back into the shadows. Neutrality does not exist. Everything is black and white. There is no room for negotiation. You can either embrace my vision completely, or you'll forever find yourself caught between two realms. My dear, release what is keeping you from moving forward. While it might seem known, not all that is known is beneficial. I am attempting to guide you away from certain things, yet you cling to them, afraid of what you might lose. However, you are not forfeiting anything. You are embarking on a journey towards something extraordinary. I embody compassion, yet I also uphold fairness. My affection for you remains constant, unwavering, and eternal. Yet I am also the sacred one, whose justice cannot be overlooked. My affection does not ignore injustice, nor does it accept the shadows. Out of my deep affection for you, I must intervene and prevent you from pursuing a path of ruin without offering a cautionary word. When I reach out to you to step into the light, it transcends a simple invitation. It is a sacred vocation. One cannot grasp the light while traversing through shadows. It is impossible to profess love while ignoring the essence of my expressions. You are faced with a decision, and I urge you to embrace life, to uphold righteousness, to follow the journey that guides you toward the goodness I have established from the very start of time. However, should you choose to look away, should you ignore my cautions, should you treat this calling with indifference, the repercussions will not arise from a wish for your hardship, but rather from your own decision to step outside the bounds of my safeguarding. Are you following me? When you disregard my words, you are not simply opting to pursue your own path. You are cutting yourself off from the essence of existence, from safety, from the gifts I have set aside for you. Examine the past. Do you believe I lacked patience with Israel? I dispatched my messengers to them, cautioning them repeatedly. I remained steadfast in my anticipation for their return. So, what transpired? They were lured by the hollow assurances of society. They pursued falsehoods and fantasies. They turned a deaf ear to the truth. And when devastation arrived, it was not due to my forsaking them. It was due to their decision to leave me behind. I reached out to them, but there was no response. I offered them refuge, yet they abandoned my care to chase after the ephemeral. They wandered so far that my heart ached for them. However, by turning away from guidance, they faced the repercussions of their own unyielding hearts. Do you believe I found enjoyment in their pain? No, my dear. Their suffering resonated within me too. I stood poised to embrace forgiveness, eager to mend what was broken, longing to welcome them back into my embrace. Yet they would not come back. Thus, they were compelled to face the repercussions of their decisions. Consider your thoughts deeply. When you turn a deaf ear to my voice, when you close yourself off to my words, you are not merely wandering off course, you are distancing yourself from my warmth. I won't compel you to select me, yet I cannot alter the reality. Beyond my existence, nothing else thrives. And keep this in mind, my dear. My cautions extend beyond just you. They serve as a clarion call for those nearby, for the spirits who roam without recognizing their disorientation. Your selection and placement are intentional, not coincidental. You are more than just a spectator. You shine brightly in the shadows, an entrance to reality in a realm overwhelmed by deception and chaos. It is essential that you speak up. Do not hoard the words I have shared with you as if they were a secret treasure, for this treasure is not intended to be kept, but to be shared freely. In the shadows, there are spirits grappling with their existence, navigating through tired days while turning a blind eye to the illumination around them. Some individuals have been ensnared in falsehood for such an extended period that they can no longer discern reality from mere semblance. They must be stirred from their slumber, reminded that a journey still exists, one that leads to vitality and authentic liberation, a journey untouched by the treacherous murmurs of the adversary. Yet, my dear one, when you express yourself, do so with love. Allow your heart to overflow with kindness, mirroring the way I embrace the lost and weary. Refrain from judgment. Let your words not be a weapon that inflicts pain, but rather a source of gentleness, strength, and solace, akin to refreshing water cascading over dry spirits. For, my dear, there are countless souls yearning for the truth, yet they tremble at the thought of confronting it. A tender touch is essential to elevate them, accompanied by a gaze that offers understanding rather than judgment, brimming with compassion. Amidst the shadows that envelop the world, the flame of hope remains unquenchable. Only a single voice is required for the light to ascend, just one individual to brave the tempest and proclaim that the truth endures, and you are the chosen one I have summoned. Have no hesitation in believing it. Do not doubt your abilities, your strength, or your wisdom in undertaking this mission, for I have equipped you with all that is necessary. I have set phrases upon your tongue. I have planted illumination within your soul, and I shall lead you on your journey. Whispers of uncertainty may stir. The world may attempt to hush you, may ridicule you, may insist that your words lack significance, but do not let fear take hold. Don't allow fear to restrain your potential. Do not allow falsehoods to shake your resolve. When you remain steadfast in your beliefs, nothing can unsettle you. Stepping into the light ensures that shadows remain at bay. Keep in mind, dear one, that I have invited you not just to hear, but also to express, not merely to accept, but to share, not only to journey solo, but to guide others toward the correct way. The world craves authenticity, even if it remains unspoken. The world seeks illumination, unaware that it is submerged in shadows. I have selected you to share that illumination with them. Please do not cling to what I have shared with you out of selfishness. Don't allow fear to make you retreat. Do not allow fatigue to drive you into despair. You're never truly on your own. You are not in this battle by yourself. You refrain from expressing your own thoughts. For I shall accompany you. I will support you. I shall adorn your speech with eloquence and bestow upon you the insight to discern the moments for dialogue and reflection. Take a step forward, survey your surroundings, and attune your ears to the quiet pleas of those enduring pain, overlooked by society. Embrace the opportunity to reach out to those yearning for a spark of hope, a kind word, a revelation that has the power to transform their existence. Allow my affection to permeate your being, transforming you into a beacon of illumination in this shadowy existence. Approach me now and present your prayer. You might consider offering your prayers in this manner. Dear Lord, I approach you with sincerity and a spirit ready to receive your guidance. I would appreciate your assistance in getting ready for the significant day you have mentioned. I understand that the upcoming spiritual struggle will demand my complete attention on you. Bestow upon me clarity of thought, unwavering resolve, and sharp perception to discern your words. Shield me from diversions and assist me in remaining steadfast in your direction. Oh, I understand that the adversary will approach with cunning tricks and alluring distractions. Awaken my awareness, that I may not be tempted by transient desires. Grant me the presence of your Holy Spirit so that I can recognize deceit and stand firm against every plot of the adversary. Bestow upon me the fortitude to refuse anything that leads me astray from your presence. Dear God, grant me the strength to face the challenges that lie before me without fear. In moments when my thoughts are besieged, when uncertainty and trepidation overwhelm me, let me remember that your presence is ever by my side. Guide me to remain steadfast in your truth, so that I may not be swayed by the tempests around me. I place my trust in you, for you are my safe haven and stronghold. Grant me the clarity to see what is real and what is false. The adversary will attempt to convince me that I lack strength, worth, and holiness to fulfill your purpose. Yet I am aware that with you, I am a complete and formidable fighter. Bestow upon me steadfast belief to dismiss the falsehoods of the adversary. Grant me the strength to remain steadfast in belief when challenges come my way. In moments of fatigue and the urge to surrender, please remind me that you have instilled in me a spirit of unwavering determination. Bestow upon me unwavering faith, that I may stand firm when confronted with challenges. I opt to move forward with conviction, rather than relying solely on my visual perceptions. Grant me your insight, O Lord. In moments of challenging choices, lead me toward the correct direction. In moments of turmoil and diversion, grant me the clarity to perceive your path. Assist me in letting go of my own insights, and instead, to place my complete trust in your direction. Lord, I release every ounce of fear that resides in me. The adversary aims to instill fear within me, yet I am aware that I have been endowed with strength, compassion, and the ability to maintain control over myself. I proclaim that I shall not be governed by fear, for you stand as my guardian. Divine Guide, assist me in protecting my heart from anything that does not align with your essence. Clear my mind, steering me away from transient cravings and diversions. Assist me in pursuing solely what is rightfully yours and anchor my heart in everlasting matters. O Lord, bring me nearer to you than ever before. In the midst of the world's clamor, when other voices attempt to overshadow yours, draw me into a serene space with you. I yearn to hear your voice distinctly, to reside in your presence, and to tread steadfastly in your paths. There are moments when I feel exhausted and wish to give up. Grant me renewed vigor, that I may stand strong in the face of adversity. In moments of heaviness and fatigue, may I find renewal in your presence. Assist me in persevering with strength, clinging to optimism, and always pushing forward. Grant me clarity, so I may perceive the truths you wish to reveal. Assist me in identifying concealed pitfalls, charming deceptions, and the easy paths that adversaries wish for me to follow. Grant me a keen sense of judgment, that I may navigate away from any temptation that may arise. In the chaos of life's tempests, bestow upon me a steadfast tranquility. In moments of distress, when my heart feels heavy, grant me the serenity that eludes the chaos of the world. Guide me to fully trust in you and embrace the tranquility of your presence. Guide me, O Lord, away from the paths that lead astray. Guide me away from the tempting paths that ultimately lead to ruin. Guide me along the path of virtue, illuminated by your truth, and protect me from the distractions that lead to downfall. O Lord, I seek shelter beneath the embrace of your wings. Shield me from the plots of the adversary. Fortify my spirit, protecting me from all forms of spiritual assault. Guide your celestial beings to envelop me, allowing me to tread securely within your divine embrace. When I experience loneliness, I ask for a gentle reminder that you are ever present with me. In moments when the world feels distant, and those near me seem to misunderstand, remind me that your presence is unwavering. I move ahead with confidence, aware that your presence accompanies me, and with you, solitude is a distant thought. I present this prayer in the sacred name of Jesus Christ. Amen. If you cherish your faith, be sure to click the subscribe button and enable notifications so you can stay updated with the inspiring and transformative messages shared. United, we shall deepen our beliefs and embrace a life enriched by His love. Amen.